Hello everyone, this is Kim, the eldest sister from 3 years apart, and I'm back with my second journal with me. So this time I'm journaling about my recent trip to my hometown in Utah at the end of April, where I went with my grandma. And it was like her first time back in like 10 years. So usually when I go on a trip, or anywhere really, I'll try to collect a lot of ephemera so I can use it in my journal. But since I was going to visit family and we mostly did hikes, there wasn't very much ephemera to get. So these spreads are pretty simple and kind of text heavy. I guess I could have picked up a leaf or something. Anyway, so I organized photos and ephemera that I pick up that I want to use by paper clipping them to the top of the pages and writing a short little sticky note of the date and the most important things that happened that day. And that's usually enough to trigger like a flood of very vivid memories that I can just write about. The photos are just printed on regular paper, but I have to use photo matte setting when printing, or else the colors will be completely off. These are a little dark, but they're okay. To save paper, I just wait until I have 9, and then I print wallet sized. And the one that I just picked up, that's from Helen. I think that was from an Instax camera. Anyway, about the trip. I try to visit Utah once a year or so because I miss seeing my family and my dog, and it's always exciting to see my sisters and how things have changed after such a short amount of time. Like this time I went home and the living room turned into a 3 years apart office, which looks great, and my old bedroom is now the craft room and they have so much stuff. I'm so envious and didn't get a chance to craft in it. Anyway, some things we did that I didn't take pictures of were stuff like Helen giving me a free haircut. Thanks, Helen. And DIY candies from Japan crate that Amy had saved up. They were fun. They weren't very good though. I mean, they're not very yummy. We also rented a Chevy Malibu so I could drive up to all our hikes. Speaking of hikes, since my grandma was coming with me, she's retired in New York, by the way. And even though she's like the most fit 76-year-old I know, seriously, she's like touching her toes and doing kicks and gardening. I tried to plan activities that she wouldn't mind doing, and I picked all the hikes that were known to be great for kids and seniors and weren't terribly long or steep, and it turns out my grandma doesn't like mountains, and she would much rather work in the garden and make food all day, like at the bottom left. And in the end, the hikes ended up being hours long photo shoots for my mom, so my mom was happiest, at least. If you're in Utah or traveling to Utah, and you're interested in super easy hikes that are basically walks in the woods, I'll leave a link in the description to the related blog post on 3yearsapart.com, and that will list all the hikes and stuff. So we also went to Tracy Aviary, which was super fun. My partner was a volunteer for an Aplomado falcon named Phoenix in the bird show, and you get to see some birds up close and personal. That same night we made this green sticky rice flour thing. It's like mochi-like thing, and they're apparently known as No.002, ngoichi, ngaichi, et or ba. That's like 5 different ways of saying the same thing, depending on where you are in southern China. So good luck for anyone trying to learn Cantonese. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble about my trip home. I kind of wish I recorded more videos so I could do like a vlog mixed with the journal with me. Maybe I'll do that next time. I have a trip to Virginia coming up in May, so like and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, Amy, or Helen, and check out our Etsy shop if you want to see some of the stickers I used, and our blog for tons of free printables that Helen makes literally all the time. Alright, take care.